In the world of cultivation, some characters rise above the rest, their strength breaking the limits of what we thought was possible. From godlike abilities to skills that can topple entire worlds, these characters redefine what it means to be overpowered. So get ready to dive into the world of pure dominance, where no challenge is too great and no opponent stands a chance. The Hero Returns tells the story of Kim Sungbin, Earth's greatest hero, who saved the world but was betrayed and discarded by the people he protected. Reborn into his younger self, he now seeks vengeance and justice. A very entertaining Donghua if you're into overpowered protagonists and revenge plots. It starts with a heavy emotional hook of betrayal, resentment, and a second chance. The buildup of Sungbin's character, from a hopeful hero to a cold, calculating avenger, is satisfying to watch. The animation is decent with fight scenes that are dynamic and enough to be fun. For 3,000 years, Bai Qiuran has remained at the very first stage of cultivation, qi refining. Mocked by his peers, misunderstood by the world, he quietly polishes his foundation beyond perfection. Bai Qiuran remains technically at the bottom, except he's so ridiculously powerful that even gods would think twice before facing him. Despite the comedic tone, when the fights happen, they hit hard. The animation quality holds up, and Bai Qiuran's overwhelming power is always satisfying to watch. It's a refreshing take on the cultivation genre. Less about endless breakthroughs and more about what happens when you quietly become the strongest by sheer stubbornness. Spare Me, Great Lord follows Lu Shu, a cunning and self-centered orphan living in a world undergoing a supernatural awakening. As people across the globe gain special powers, Lu Shu also awakens his own peculiar abilities, which grow stronger when he frustrates or angers others. Lu Shu is the heart of the show. He's clever, mischievous, and highly entertaining, constantly scheming but not outright evil. A combat genius, as his strength in the story becomes top tier among celestial beings and reaching a stage where gods, demons, and kings fear him. A Will Eternal, the story of Bai Xiaochun, a young man driven by an extreme fear of death, cultivates not out of ambition or righteousness, but pure survival instinct. While in the early stage he is very weak and cowardly, later stage he surpassed mortal cultivation entirely, stepping into a realm where he could be considered a universal, undying existence. The animation is top tier for a Donghua. Character designs are vibrant and very expressive, where the 3D models blend nicely with 2D techniques. If you want a Donghua that's hilarious, beautiful, and emotionally satisfying with an overpowered character, then A Will Eternal is a must-watch. We continue with Perfect World. The series offers an ambitious, sprawling tale of cultivation, revenge, and the ascent of a young hero against cosmic odds. The protagonist Shi Hao starts as a genius child in a cultivation world, progressing rapidly through increasingly complex and profound cultivation realms. As the story progresses, he becomes one of the most powerful characters in all of Xianxia literature. His strength is staggering, especially by the end of the story, where he essentially reaches a godlike state. Perfect World stands out with its world-building and consistently impressive CGI animation, where the fluidity of combat scenes and the imaginative portrayal of spiritual realms add grandeur to the viewing experience. Renegade Immortal, who chronicles the journey of Wang Lin. A journey marked by tragedy, intense cultivation, and a relentless pursuit of power, ultimately elevating him to a level that rivals the most supreme beings in the multiverse. Wang Lin is a peak-tier Xianxia protagonist, arguably among the most powerful. His power is rooted not just in raw cultivation, but in unmatched intelligence, emotional depth, and a willingness to walk a brutal, lonely path to the top. The series boasts high-quality 3D animation with detailed character designs and immersive world building. Battle sequences are particularly well executed, enhancing the overall viewing experience. Definitely a top pick. Swallowed Star. The series mixes sci-fi, post-apocalyptic survival, and traditional cultivation, offering a unique blend that stands apart from more fantasy-based titles. Set in a future where Earth faces threats from alien beasts, the series showcases Luo Feng's evolution from an ordinary teenager to a cosmic warrior. His journey from an ordinary martial artist on a monster-infested Earth to a cosmic-level being is one of the most dramatic and well-structured in Chinese anime. The universe is richly constructed, featuring advanced technologies, diverse civilizations, and intricate power systems, something the science fiction lovers will enjoy. Definitely a must-to-watch series. Overgoddess, with a very unique concept where the protagonist takes the role of a teacher. The narrative centers on Chen Ye, the aloof supreme lord of the myriad realms, who selects young girls with the potential to ascend as future deities. Chen Ye's character embodies the archetype of the wise and powerful master in Xianxia narratives. His immense strength, coupled with his mentorship, plays a crucial role in the development of the series' plot and the growth of other characters. The series provides an engaging experience for fans of fantasy and martial arts Donghua. Definitely a good pick with an overpowered protagonist that starts as a master. The daily life of the Immortal King is a blend of comedy, fantasy, school life, and action that has gained international popularity due to its unique mix of satire, strong world building, and an overpowered protagonist. The protagonist, Wang Ling, is immensely powerful, so much so that he can obliterate anything with a thought. What makes this interesting is the comedic twist. He just wants a normal, quiet high school life. But his power constantly causes absurd, world-shattering situations. The animation improves as the series progresses. The visual effects during battles are fun and flashy without being overwhelming. Reaching number 1, we have 100,000 Years of Qi Refining. The story follows Xu Yang, a disciple of the once mighty Tianlan sect, who embarks on an unprecedented journey of qi refining that spans 100,000 years. Xu Yang's immense power, despite being in the qi refining stage, allows him to defeat formidable opponents effortlessly. He is nearly invincible in combat, often defeating enemies with a single move, and often outsmarts enemies and even ancient beings, using experience rather than brute force alone. Xu Yang is a walking contradiction of cultivation logic. At the weakest realm, he is stronger than the strongest. He represents the idea that true strength lies in depth, not in speed or flashy upgrades. That was the top 10 list of Donghua with overpowered protagonists. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and help this channel grow.